Glanimede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balseph, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zeugle, they'll attack. You're surrounded. Just stay calm.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you.
Whoa, take a look at that. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
It's over!
I'm on it.
Here I go.
Rising Wyvern!
You're
Talon
mine.
Storm! Touch! Circle and bring them down!
Fix it!
I'll run you through!
Over?
Fall back!
There, go! Magna Ray! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
How's this?
Resuscitation!
See ya! Talon Storm! Touch!
Then here I come! I can feel my power growing! This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
One second. Hang on a second here. Let's see. Where is it? Is this working? Can I hear it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Feeling caved in? Tater cave. Tales of taters, yeah. Yeah, no kidding. How's it going, brother? Move this a little closer.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can, You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Who's the boss? Hey. Lovely, I suppose. Cooking a little tiny pizza right now, you know, one of those little personal size ones. Gonna head to work at in a couple hours. Streaming this for a little bit.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this
Tony
first
Danza,
time,
yeah.
I'll watch over things, so you two can rest easy.
Those Totino's party pizza
I've
pocket
never just
things,
sat and watched a fire like this before.
those are always good to just bake
It's
them.
surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zeugles prowling around out here, right?
Zoogles.
Ah, don't be a spoilsport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
The reminisce thing was the... Okay, those were videos. Wait a minute. Skids. Okay, yeah. You can go back and look at those at camp. Okay, I got it. Trying to remember
A
things I
master
saw in the
core, huh?
reviews.
Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Ah, fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell
Long
me,
awkward pause.
you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen,
Excuse me.
what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Jeez.
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing.
Just using them as cattle, basically.
There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
I don't think you really have much of a choice.
Fine by me.
Be a
After
slave
all,
and die,
it sounds
or-
like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balseph, the wild beast. Sound good?
I have to go pee now.
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
I hate camping out.
Do 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 do. Oops.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me. Wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
It didn't really show me what in the world that was over there. What the skit was, it just popped up at the bottom of the screen. Sorry, my excuse me, cooking alarm that went off, and it's only got like a minute left, so.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible,
Well,
huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
well, at least I know when I go by and I pick something up, it'll give me a description of it first time I pick it up, and then the other time it'll just go ahead and shit. Sorry. Oops. I was wondering if you could slide down those, but no. Like you got damage though. So it'll give me a thing, it'll tell me about it, and all the other times I'll just randomly run around and pick them up, which is good.
What's this thing?
So I don't have to slowly, randomly go around and pick this stuff up. Hang on just a second. Okay. Alright. Oh! I had to go and rearrange some cooking related stuff to get some food. I muted the mic because I didn't want to have it be banging and slanging. I don't want to bang and slang on my stream. Okay, well, I already know that... Dadgummit. Crap. Oh, carp. Eating raw is dangerous. Well, I might as well give it to her. Wait a minute. Wine bottle apple gels. Yeah, that's yeah, okay. Yeah. A bag. Got a plastic bag, plastic bag, got a plastic bag, plastic bag, got a plastic... I remember that skit from Tom Green. Oh, man. They just walked around in public doing stupid stuff.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Very hard to fight, rare items, lost SP minutes. Bring him, beat him. Yeah, that whole legendary monster thingy is so prevalent in JRPGs, and especially within, well, all JRPGs really. I love how the camera pans out.
We've almost made it to Ulzalek.
Feels like it should. I cannot fight him just yet, otherwise he will hand my booty to me. Possibly. I mean, I could definitely try and see, considering I'm playing this on story mode. But I did just die from just a regular enemy earlier. Now, the other two characters were alive, though. But I guess maybe we'll give it a shot. But we'll save first. But it does auto-save, so there is also that. But what the heck, we'll do this anyways. See what happens.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
No, and we're gonna try to fight it. It's a thingy. We'll give it a shot and see. Oh, that's right. They don't attack you unless you attack them. They don't come after you. Level 43. Yeah, this is a bad idea.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Gonna die.
Let me know if you need healing.
That was a bad idea. Okay, can't flee.
Bring you back from Death's Abyss.
I'm on it.
Resuscitation.
Everybody's gonna die.
Rising Wyvern!
None of us are gonna survive this.
One more. Mega Ray.
You're only doing 1 to 2 damage.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss. Resuscitation. Can't be happening.
Oh, allies have died. And she cast it on me and it still didn't resurrect me. That's fun. Ooh. Cost CP to recover in the same area. Still return the same area after no CP. You won't recover me. The retreating to increase PP.
I'm not done yet!
Okay, so I die and it just puts me back out here again. So hang on a second here. I don't know what controls are. Now forget it.
I'll take you all on.
There.
Take this!
It's over. Mega
Rising
Ray.
Wyvern! Mirage!
How's this?
Right.
You're mine!
See ya!
I'm only getting
We
started.
gotta roll with it.
Right!
Don't go
Rising
charging
Wyvern!
off like that.
Here I come!
Mega ray.
Take this!
Get away from that.
How's this? One final push.
Right!
Give them all we got.
The CP for the AP. Ooh, but let's say, well,
Everything's
CP for the
coming
air
up,
bullets.
Zephyr.
Woohoo!
It's a hooey.
Woohoo!
Oh, I got a thingy to put on. I know you, it's just like in the other games when you end up finding certain little creatures and they'll give you stuff to wear. Cosmetic stuff.
Woohoo!
And I already knew.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Hang on a second here. It's probably going to look exactly how I think it's going to look. The way that it does from the other characters, or the other games. Oh, you can change how they look too. That's good. But it's not allowing me to equip any of that just yet. Oh wait, never mind. If I go to the thing that says outfits, maybe that's what needs to happen. Oh yeah, it's a little tail thingy, I remember that, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember you could change the color of it. Or whatnot. Give her a dog tail.
Normally I don't pick on this.
I'm only getting started.
Here I
You're
come!
surrounded. Just stay calm.
You're on!
See ya.
It's over.
Talent sword.
Flash! You're mine!
I'm on it. See ya.
Here I come!
Talent
You're
sword.
finished!
Touch cannon.
Here I
You're
go.
mine!
I'm only getting started. Mega
Flash!
ray.
Rising Wyvern! You're
Dragon
mine!
shot.
Here I go.
You're on!
It's
Take
over.
this! No escape! Let me know if you're struggling.
What's this thing?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Mega ray.
Come and run! Swallow
See ya.
blade!
First aid.
Now I can let
Talent
loose.
sword.
Here I come! You're mine! You're finished!
See ya.
Mega ray.
Talent sword.
Take this!
Touch cannon.
Rising Wyvern!
There. Got you. Mega ray.
How's this?
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
What's this doing here?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Hey, good morning, man. How's it hanging? Hey. Okay, well, maybe there isn't any real reason all this. No, it's not gonna happen. Got to go to the thingy to talk to the person. Oh, yeah, okay. Literally just woke up. Yeah, I got up, my alarm went off at 10, but I got up, like, I don't know, 20 minutes after that, I believe. So yeah, I can relate. Since I'm opening it now, even if I could, it may not be pretty. Can I jump over here? Nope. Doesn't seem so.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
Take a hammer to his head, break that mask off, which I know most of it breaks off at some point.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
Are you saying I'm fat? I know she was talking to Black Mask or Shion.
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
Ah, I got you. Never mind.
I'm afraid we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean Blue Battle Cop.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renin's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born. No. Probably even before that. It's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Well. I reckon her attitude's gonna change at some point because it's a friggin' JRPG and everybody is... Who the heck was that? Everybody changes during the course of the game, usually, in terms of character interactions. That'll let you know who you talk to.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
How much you want to bet one of them is going to have to deal with slaying a certain
I
amount
feel
of
like
monsters?
somebody's watching us.
I feel like
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
And I have no privacy.
Hey.
Yes!
Yes!
I guess. Got it.
Subquest, yeah. The case of gathering everything.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Hang on a second. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm still gonna go and check. Okay. Run, Forrest, run. Back up in here again. Ah! Sardine Ravine. Yeah, we're not gonna go back and re-find those things. We're just gonna fight.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Progress.
Mirage!
Here I go. You're mine.
Slash! Swallow Blade! Cut! It's over! Take this! Ah! You're mine! This! Slash! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern!
Here I go.
Mirage!
Oh, that's right. That other dude is a witness.
We managed to pull through.
And can't fight him because he's level 43.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting. wonder if something happened.
I'm skeptical.
Right. All right. Got it.
Well, folks, I need to head to work in an hour and a half, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. I'll be back again tonight. I'll probably stream this for maybe about an hour or so, hour and a half, something like that. But anyways, I appreciate everybody coming out to the live stream and checking out the archive version, and I would go ahead and I would end this like I always do. Taters, as soon as I end up getting this save here, even though it auto-saves too, but it's always good to manually save as well, because you cannot always trust auto-saves. So, adios, folks.